everyone. It's Vinny Venom, and this is Getting Into the Business, the music business that is episode 26. I am Vinny Venom, your host, music producer, remixer, songwriter, record label owner, apparel owner, entrepreneur, public figure. Let me start off by saying to everyone, thank you for all the love and the support that I continue to get from all my fans here and overseas. Thank you, all the DJs showing me love and support, playing my music on their shows, on their mix shows, and sharing my music to their audience. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love, and I definitely love the appreciation that you've been giving me about my music and letting people know about my music. I appreciate it, and I'd love to show you support. Thank you, so many DJs like Dan Matthews, John Hoffman, Lex, Joy, Christian Aaron, DJ Dutch, Quest Mars, and all the stations like MGC Radio and so many other ones. If I'm missing them, John D'Angelo, who else? Frank Vasquez. Thank you, everyone. If I'm missing someone, I'm sorry. I appreciate all the love I've been getting from so many people. So thank you, all the DJs, for showing me that love. I appreciate it. And I love all the information that you guys been giving to all your audience about my music. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity for you guys and girls to play my music on your shows. Thank you so much. So I'm going to talk about on my show about something that happened to me this week. And I believe it's something that needs to be talked about because there's a lot of people that are going through this and having a hard time going through this. And me going through this and my journey and my life every day that I go through this every day, I think I can give some help and guidance to certain people that are going to this situation as we speak. Losing someone that we care about in our lives. When I lost my mom in my life, and I've talked about this on other episodes, it's something that was undescribable and still is to this day. We're never in our lives ever put in a situation that we will ever go through losing someone like your mom, your dad, a child. And when we're put in that situation and we don't know how to react or what's the next thing to do, a lot of people just give up with their lives and just sit back and just make life take over them and just it's like just shutting off a switch. And that's something that our loved ones that cared about us on this earth and still cares about us still to this day, even though they're not on this earth, they still would want us to continue our lives because whatever time they had on this earth, they enjoyed it and they fulfilled every destiny that they did. They created you, they made you who you are and who everyone got to know and everybody loves and, and gets so much out of you every single day. So they wouldn't want you to stop that. They would want you to continue doing what you do and giving people the opportunity to get to know you, people that haven't got to know you and get to see a part of you that they created that not only they enjoyed, but other people enjoyed, and other people are going to get to enjoy knowing them also. So I lost my cousin Sal. I actually thought he was older than he was, and he was younger. He's 54 years old. He lost a lot because a lot of people loved him, and that's something that he lost. And but we all have a number in our lives. We never know who what that number is, and when that number is given to us, the people that care about us get to know that number. We don't get to know that number because if we ever knew that number, we would go crazy just knowing that we don't have much time and we have to make the best of it as fast as we can, and that's no way to live. It was basically living on a stop clock, you know, and just beating, going through life and figuring out how much time do you have, how many months, how many hours, how many minutes, how many seconds do you have on this earth until you're shut off. And that's not way we don't want to live because knowing that would definitely drive us crazy. So we have the ability to not knowing that, and we get to not know that, but the people that care about us know that. And we lose those people, and when we lose those people, we realize how much those people meant to us and what they mean to us and what they continue to mean to us every single day. But we have to understand that those people would definitely not want us to stop living. They would want us to continue living until their number, your number is set to go. And then you get to meet those people once again. And you get to enjoy them the way you enjoyed them before them being sick, before them not able to do what they enjoy doing with you. But now they can do all those things and they can do those things forever and ever and ever. And everybody says to me, how do I go about living life without something that meant everything to me, was my life and was everything to me? Just don't see it as they're being gone. Just see them that they're away for a little while, and they're always going to be there with you, even though you don't see them or hear them or smell them or see their smile. They're around you. And and when you're in a situation that you feel you need them more than anything on this earth, they will show themselves. They'll give you a sign. They will show you something that they're there, and you will see that, and that will give you comfort, and that will give you the ability to understand that even though they're not here on this earth anymore, they're a part of you. They live in your heart. They live in your memories. That's something that can never be taken away. You know, always just remember the good things and all the great things you did with that person, and that person will live in your heart forever until your time comes and your number is given to the people that you care about, and they know whatever day, time, year, month, minute it is, you know, then you pass on to being with those people once again, and then you get to enjoy seeing them and hearing them and seeing their smile, for eternity. And everybody says to you, it's hard, it's really difficult. I know I went through it also, and all I wanted to do was sleep and do nothing, and just thought me sleeping and me doing nothing, my time would go faster and I would be closer to the person I cared about. And that's not how it works. That person, whatever time it was their time to go. And there was bigger things for that person to do, and you will get to see that person again. So don't just be thinking that that person is gone forever. That person is always going to be there for you. And you're going to see those things more and more as you go on with your life without that person. That person is still going to want you to enjoy life, get to see you grow, get to see you getting married, get to see you having your first child, your second child, your third child, until the time when you become like your parent, and you get to see everything else that your parent went through. And then when it's your time to go, you fulfilled your destiny, you did everything you had to do, you created something on this earth that's going to live on, your kids, and then your kids are going to create their kids, and so on and so on. So life is a cycle, and everything goes around for a reason. And certain people say to themselves, why me? Why? There's no why me, why it happened. It's just going to happen. It's part of life. These are the life rules that we live. Sad to say, but these are the things that we not are really on capable on understanding, but we are eventually going to have to understand them, and understand that we have to go through life to understand what's going on, not only in our lives but everyone else's lives. And you can't just stop your life because you have other people in your life that rely on you, and that's going to be not benefiting them, because that's going to be taking away from them. And that's definitely something that your parent or loved one would definitely not want you to do. They would want you to nurture and comfort the same people that they were on here, and they want you to keep doing the same thing. They don't want you to stop doing what you're doing because of them not being here anymore. That's something they didn't want you to do. They're enjoying their life up in heaven, and understanding that, it's their way now and they have to go by that rule, but you still have to do the same things that you did like you normally did before. But this time you have to focus even more, because Maybe you didn't have that person to relate to anymore, but you remember what that person said to you and what that person gave you. So now you have your own list of things to go through with your kids that you thought you would never have, but now you have them because of your mom, your dad giving you all that information. And that is also now in your livelihood and understanding that everything in life moves on. Sad to say, we have to still keep doing what we do until it's time for us to go and we just move on. And then the cycle just keeps going on and on and on. That's basically what it is. That's all it's about. If you got any information about this and understand what I'm saying, definitely comment on the bottom. If you're going through something like this and you need someone to talk to, definitely hit me up. I would definitely understand what you're going through and try to give you the best information I can give you relating to that situation and how to maybe cope with it the best way you can. Okay. So let me talk about, let me touch about music right now. Uh, Artists hit me up every single day, and I just got attention on this new track, Invincible, and the song is called "Let's Go Back." Song is amazing. When I'm saying amazing, when I listened to it, I loved it. I love the vocals. I love the arrangement. I love the idea. I like the concept. I like the structure. I definitely loved the uplifting feeling. It definitely had me up and going. So when I listen to music, I listen to the sounds, I listen to the vibe, I listen to the where it's taking me, like what trip is it taking me, if like from beginning to end, and am I like taking this trip or am I going to get off on the next stop? You know what I'm saying? Or I'm going to get off in certain stops. But if I go through this trip through the whole ride, I definitely got good things to say about this track, and it's definitely amazing. Invincible. The song is called "Let's Go." I'll definitely leave you all the information on the bottom. I'll give you all the links where you can find this song and download it and stream it. And people always ask me, what's really important for an artist? The most important thing for an artist is you sharing the music. Okay, understand how music works and how algorithms works and how they connect to so many artists and what the reason for you sharing the music and letting other people know about what you enjoy hearing and what you loved hearing the song, either be a vocal that touched you, a melody, whatever it may be, something touched you in the music that you definitely are loving it, so you definitely want to share with other people. The more you share it, especially on platforms like this, the algorithm gets noticed more, the music gets more popular, the music is pushed out more, the artist gets noticed more, the popularity of that artist gets noticed more, and that person gets the opportunity because other people notice it, like other labels, and say, "Hey, I definitely love that single that you did." Or that remix that you did, and I definitely would want you to work on a remix for one of our artists. Here's the acapellas, you know, let's see what you can do with this track. I definitely would love to hear your ideas, your concepts. What's your last, what's your outcome of this track? And definitely looking forward to hearing it. So that's giving you the opportunity as an artist to listen to the track and come out with your own rendition of it. So this track is amazing. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. I definitely like it. It definitely has Vinny Venom support. And like I said, I will definitely, if I like your music, if I like, what I'm hearing, the vocals, the melody, the arrangement, and everything, I will definitely bring up your music on here. That's why send me your stuff. If I like it, I'll definitely mention it, just like I have in the past, and I continue just like I'm doing with this track. I would leave all the information on the bottom, and if I don't like something, honestly, I'm not going to say I like something. And honestly, I'm not going to push it on anyone because I learned in life that, and I learned it from myself, that a lot of people were honest with me. And that's the best policy. If something is bad, you can't say it's good because that's going to be something that is not going to help you. It's going to hurt you. And a lot of people don't understand that, and that would be dishonesting to you and dishonesting to me telling you something is good when it's not. And that's not something that I'm gonna do. If I like the stuff, just like I like this track, when I heard it, I definitely was vibing to it. Definitely, the person sent it to me. Kurt sent it to me, Kurt K, and I listened to it. And when I listened to it, I definitely said to myself, wow, this is definitely a track that I'm going to mention on my previous show. Um, I mean, the show right now, and I'm going to talk about it and say, I definitely like this track. I definitely would like people to check it out. Definitely come out with your own feedback and your own input. Everybody has the right for that. But I'm just saying, me as an artist in general, I definitely liked it. I definitely enjoyed it. I definitely got a lot out of it. Definitely love the vocals. I definitely love the way the singer sang the vocals. Um, the whole concept, the whole idea, the whole structure of the track, the skeleton of the track, the feel of the track, the groove of the track, the vibe of the track. Definitely something that touched me to the point that I'm bringing it up to you right now. Um, if it didn't, I would not talk about it, honestly. I'm not going to say something that I don't like. That'll be dishonesty to you and dishonesty to me. I have to like something, and I definitely have to be thinking about listening to it and definitely pushing it and want to hear good stuff. Everybody has entitlement to hear good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I was fortunate to have a lot of people that listened to my stuff at first and told me that they didn't like my stuff. They didn't think my stuff was great. A lot of people actually talked to me and said to me I should give up doing music and just continue to do something else. Um, and that's something that made me work harder than ever before because I love music. I still love music. I still create music to this day. And someone telling me that, I appreciate them and I love them for telling me that and being honest with me, because that's going to make me work harder to get to the point where I'm going to have that person say the opposite of what they said to me before. And I have done that. I've had people that contacted me and said to me, "Hey, man, I said to you in the past, but you changed it all around for me. I mean, you got so good, I can't even explain the word. I mean, it shows that anything's possible, then, because you're a perfect example of that." I want to give people the understanding that just like I can do something, you can do something. At the end of the day, it all comes down to you. No one else is going to help you but yourself. If you are stuck at something, right, and you think about just pulling out and don't want to do it anymore, try to take other ways and steps and other channels to maybe help you. YouTube channels like this help a lot of people. Like, if you don't know something and you're trying to do something and you don't know how to do it, watch these videos. If you don't get the information from one person, you'll definitely get it from somebody else. I've learned that, and I've learned from so many people. And when I learned from those people, I actually subscribe to their channel. I actually like their channel. I actually comment to their channel. I said to them, "Hey, man, thank you for being a creator on this channel and giving me the information that helped me and guide me through what I was having a problem doing. You explained it to me in such a way that I got it right away. Thank you so much." And don't think you're going to get all the information from one person. You might get it from a couple of people, and then you're going to come up with your own structure of putting that together to make it in your way, in a way that you understand it the most. And I've done that in the past. I've got information from one person, certain things I understood. Then I related to another person that also was on the same topic. And then I paid myself and created my own paragraph of that information, that I have that information now written down. So when I have to do something, I just go reference to that and I get to where I need to be. Not everyone is going to get what they need to do. Honestly, we're not capable of learning everything. We have to have other people learn stuff for us, and then we could watch them and we can learn from them. Not everyone knows everything off the bat. There's some people fortunate that do pick up stuff right away, but then there's people that don't unfortunately pick up things right away. And then, you have to go to other alternatives. And like I said, in the past, failure is a great thing because when you fail at something, it gives you the understanding that you didn't understand it and you made a mistake for a reason because you didn't understand it. Once you understand those mistakes, you go back and you learn those mistakes and you grow from those mistakes. And once you fix those problems, then you won't make those mistakes ever again. And the beauty of it is you could bring up that mistakes to other people and they can't go through those mistakes anymore the way you did because you already went through those mistakes. So, and you're helping people learn from your mistakes. If anybody ever asked you what life is, it's experience. We experience everything in life. Sad to say, we experience laughter, love, uh, losing someone, achievements, goals. You know, these are things that we in life we achieve. Some people achieve them sooner, some people achieve them later, but these are things that are written in our lives that unfortunately we have to go through things to realize them and understand certain things that we did and how we did them and how we went about doing them and what's the best alternative sometimes. you know um I learn a lot and I see a lot of people doing a lot of stuff sometimes, and I try to be compassionate and then try to give people an understanding of certain things, maybe because I went down that road and it didn't work out for me. And all I can do is bring up that information to those people. If they decide not to listen to that information I'm giving to them, that's on them. It's not on me. And realize in life what's really important and don't just consume yourself in one thing and try to take up everything in your life doing just one thing because you're going to miss out on a lot of stuff. And I've noticed that because I was doing so much and I was missing out on so many other things. So many people just consume themselves in one thing and forget about everything else. And then they're figuring out that everything they're leaving behind, they're neglecting, they can't get it back because they done so much time has spent away from it that it never could. Things have gone so far that you can't fix it, or it's going to take longer than what you think. And time is the one thing that we have, and we have to make the best of it as much as we can. That's why I follow a lot of entrepreneurs and follow their routine. And a lot of people were saying, we try to do the best we can at the time that we have. And what that means is we consume a couple of hours a day doing whatever we're doing. Like right now, I'm doing this and try to make it the best I can make it to give people an understanding of what I'm talking about and things that they might need to know, or giving them information that they might need to know down the line. And just make a couple of hours of it, like 3 to 4 hours. And those 3 to 4 hours, consuming as much information you can get out of it and putting out that information, and then go about doing your other things, enjoying your wife, your girlfriend, your kids, other things like fishing and other things, because then you're giving the mind the opportunity to focus on other things, and your brain is not working so much that it's going to overload. And a lot of people have that problem, and I realize that a lot of people do that. And then they wonder why they get, writer's block, or they're stuck at something and whatever. Try to elevate onto something else for the time being, and then go back to it. You'll see the difference of how things will change for you that way than the way they were before. You'll notice that, and you'll see how fast things will relate to you better than they did before. So, like I said, if you like what you heard on the show, definitely like, comment, subscribe, definitely share. Sharing this is very important. It's very easy. The link is really easy. Just copy a link, send it to someone's email, send it to a text, whatever. Just make sure that that person has a Gmail, because that's how these things get noticed. Um, Otherwise, they will not get any recognition. You could only get one view by one person. You could comment, like stuff, and you have any information you want me to answer, definitely hit me up. If you have any music you want me to listen to and talk about onto future shows, definitely hit me up and send me the stuff. Definitely stuff that you send me, make sure that it's copywritten. I always tell people that, not just for me, but anyone else, just to protect you on the end. SR and PA. If you don't know anything about that, look at prior episodes that I have on other episodes that I talk about that and explains you more about SR and PA copyright forms, and what they mean and what's the purpose of certain ones and what they do for you and how they protect you. So that's very important. So send your stuff at Vinny Venom at Gmail, VINNYVENOM at Gmail, or DM me on here or comment to me. I would definitely answer your comments. Thank you for all the love and support you've been giving me. Until next time, thank you. This is Vinny Venom on getting into the business, the music business that is episode 26. I will see you on the next episode, and that will be 27. Take care, be well, be safe.
I felt it since the first day. Nothing since that day ever stayed the same. I didn't make it good enough. I can hear the sound, I can hear the beat. A new day has dawned on me. Oh. I know that you like
BeatCutterz music.